From a shift in their emoji usage to the kinds of questions they ask, there are lots of ways to spot the difference between how people text when they like you versus how they text when they're just chatting as a friend. It's a subtle art, but it really does come in handy when deciphering messages from your crush. Texting is, after all, not really the best way to communicate, especially when it comes to sharing one's feelings. In person, there are many factors you can use to determine if someone likes you. Jonathan Bennett, a certified counselor and dating expert, tells Bustle. This includes vocal tone, facial expressions, physical touch, and other body language indicators. In today's video, we will be talking about how to tell if a guy is flirting with you over text. Without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. Playful messages. Read the tone of the text to see if they're fun, playful, or coy. Most people won't obviously come out and text something like, "I like you." "Do you want to go out?" You'll have to read between the lines and pay attention to the mood of their texts. Maybe they gently tease or joke with you. For instance, if they sound businesslike and professional, they're probably not trying to flirt with you. They might text, "I'd love to visit Europe one day. Till then, I'll settle for Italian food." You don't know any good spots, do you? Number 2. Frequent texts. Messaging throughout the day means they're thinking about you. Scroll through your messages to see what times they texted you. If you see that they sent you a message in the morning, a few in the afternoon, some after dinner, and one before you went to bed, it might mean you're on their mind a lot. These don't have to be super flirty texts or serious conversations. Even just a quick text to check in shows that they care about what you're up to or how you're doing. The text might also show that they're paying attention to you. For instance, you might get a message like, "You slayed it at the game tonight. Maybe you could teach me a few tips." They may be into you if you can tell you're always on their mind. They might text you during the day to ask how a meeting or test went, for instance. Number 3. Quick replies. Quick replies are a good sign that they're into you. Did you just get a notification even though you just texted them? If this keeps happening, they're probably waiting by their phone and focusing on your conversation. This is a great sign that they want to talk with you. It doesn't matter what you're texting about. The point is they want to keep the conversation going, which is why they're texting back so quickly. A lot of times, these quick replies can be part of a debate or conversation about things you like. They might text, "Favorite band?" Once you reply, they may quickly ask, "Pineapple on pizza?" Yes or no, and so on. It could just mean they're fast at replying in general. Number 4. Flirty emojis. Look for hearts, smiley faces, or kiss emojis in their messages. Some people love to use emojis when they communicate. Read through your messages from the person and watch for some of the more playful, flirty ones like the winking face, the smirking face, the face blowing a kiss, and the hard eyes. Number 5. Invitations. They'll ask you to come because they want to spend time with you. They might ask you directly to hang out, or they may just suggest that you show up to something they're going to. Either way, it means they want to be around you. For instance, they may text, "I'm at the party. Why aren't you here?" Or, "Hey, I'm meeting up with some friends tonight at the coffee shop. Want to join?" This might be tied to checking in on you. You might get a text like, "Missed you at work today. You alright? Want to meet up later?" Number 6. Compliments. If they're into you, they'll tell you things they like about you. They may text to say how great you look today or to compliment you on something you did. For instance, you might get, "That color green looks amazing on you," or, "I'm trying to work, but I can't stop thinking about how you killed it during the game." Appreciate a direct compliment for what it is. The person is literally saying that they like you. They might be specific too. For instance, you may get a text like, "I was super impressed by your answer in English class today. I never thought about the book that way." Number 7. Nicknames. Tailored nicknames suggest closeness or intimacy. You're not going to have an adorable nickname for someone you don't really like, right? If they're crushing on you, they probably won't drop a heavy term of endearment like darling, but they may use more subtle or personalized ones. For example, if they're into you, they might use a custom nickname like Blue Eyes, Mr. Nice Guy. Number 8. Recommendations. They'd probably like you if they're looking for your advice. This shows that they value your opinions. For instance, they might text, "Need some new bands. Thoughts?" Or, "I love the last show you recommended. Got any more?" They may even ask for your input on deeper topics like how to handle family drama or what you think about a current event. Sure, lots of people may ask for your opinion, but remember, if they like you, they're probably doing a lot of these things or frequently asking for your advice. They may simply be looking for a reason to talk to you. They may give you recommendations too. For example, they could text, "You got to read Smith's new book. I know you would love it." Number 9. Unique behavior. Get an idea of how they text other people if you're really not sure. You may still be confused, even after reading between the lines, and that's okay. If you have friends in common who can keep a secret, ask to read the person's text to them. This gives you an idea of how they communicate. Are they flirty with others? Do they use lots of emojis? How often do they text? For example, you might learn that the person doesn't actually text others very often, and when they do, it's fairly straightforward. This may mean that if they're texting you a lot throughout the day and being really expressive, they're probably into you. Pay attention to when they're texting other people. If they're texting you late at night because they can't sleep, it's probably because they want to build a connection with you. Number 10. Date acceptance. Text them a short invite to hang out together. This is one of the best ways to figure out if they like you. If they're interested in you, they'll most likely say yes. If they're not into you, they may ignore the message or give you an excuse. Either way, you'll have a much better idea of how they feel about you. Try sending a text like, "Hey, let's grab a drink this Thursday, 8 p.m. Keep in mind that if they like you, but they can't meet up at that time, they might just suggest a time that works for them. If they don't suggest another time, you can totally wait a few days and try again. So guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.